Jevan Candy Sherwin. Thanks for coming to learn the dance P.Y.T. Definitely a Michael Jackson-esque dance. This is choreographed by River Sadlon Jevan Canada. I hope I didn't botch your names too badly. It's a 60 count phrase intermediate dance. It has a part A, it has a part B, it has one very short tag, and it has one not a short tag. So the good thing about the dance is that all of those changes go with the music really well. Part B always goes when he's singing the chorus, the PYT chorus. It starts getting easier. We just need to learn all the parts. So we're going to start with part A, which is 32 counts. It starts at 12 o'clock, and then the second time you do it, it will be here. Part A will always be at 12 and 3, because it will be 2 times in a row that you'll do A. You're going to do an AA and a BB. But we'll worry about the map later. As you can see, Scully's prepping himself to get up and dance any minute, right? Okay, here we go. You're going to walk forward with the right foot. Walk, walk, together, heel split, walk, walk, toe behind, unwind. And when you unwind, you stay on your left foot. The counts on that are 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And if you want to stylize that walk back when you're walking back, absolutely, you can moonwalk it, anything you want to do to add some fun to it. So that's the first count of 8, and you were standing at 6 o'clock. I'm going to turn right away just to show you this part. So you would be standing here, and your right foot is going to do a side point, point, step, point, and drag, getting yourself to the diagonal, kick, ball, step, pop your knees, nod your head, and 7 and 8. All right, so staying at this wall so you can follow me along. You're on your left foot, your right foot is 3. We have 1 and 2 and 3, dragging 4, kick, ball, step, take your knees and your head. One more time, 6, 7, and a 1 and a 2 and a 3, drag it in and up, hit it, and 8. Now, we're going to do it from the top, which means that when they do this, I'm going to be at 6 o'clock, okay? From the beginning, 5, 6, 7, walk it out, and a 1, 2, a 3, heel split, back it up, toe and turn, out, and drag, kick, ball, step, and a pop, and a nod. All right, now when you finish the nod, you want to make sure you'll feel like you're weighted evenly. Bring your weight a little over your left foot, because the next count, when you start the third count of 8, is going to be to your right, on your right. So I'm going to again turn to teach it to you to make it a little bit easier. All right? So we've done our little nod. We've gone and 7 and 8. I've got weight on my left foot. Taking it to the right, I'm going to step over side, back, and cross, and cross. 1, 2, and triple step. Take your right leg, I'm going to do it nice and generic. You're going to kick it out, hitch it up, put it down, jump, jump. It will go kick, hitch, down, drop, drop, because your counts are 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. And of course the song is way faster than that. And so on that part, if you want to do a little stylizing for that, as you kick, you can take your body, you're going to go kick, up, down. Or you can just kick it, lift, and down. Doesn't matter, okay? So let's go over that kind of 8 one more time with this wall. 6, 7, 8. We're going to take it 1, 2, and 3, and 4, a 5, and 6, pop, 7, 8. And again, you're not facing this way, okay? All right, so let's go from the top. We're going to add that on. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, walk it forward on a 1, 2, together, and switch, walk, walk, toe, and turn. Point, step, point, drag it to the angle, 5 and 6, pop, 7 and 8. Side, back, and cross, kick and down and up, up. Now, that is 3 counts of 8 for part A. So we just have a little bit more, okay? So I'll do it at this wall because we're going to turn it in a second and then I'll move it around. I know it's hard. This does change directions a lot, so we'll try to keep us together so you can learn it. Okay, so you've done your hop, bump, bump. Taking your right foot, this is going to be a body roll, traveling back. I'm going to take my right toe back, and as I do, I take my head and chest forward. So I'm going to go 1, I'm going to settle back on 2, bring my left foot in, and step on a quarter right foot, 3, touch my left foot in, 4. Okay? So it's going to take back on 1, down on 2. 1 right, 2 left, right, tap. Now the step sheet does say step, tap. I've seen some dancers go step, tap. It's really not too much of a difference because it doesn't change your movement or anything, okay? I'll do it facing this way so maybe you can get another idea. So the right foot goes 1, 2, and 3, 4. The next part is going to be a quarter turn, step on your left foot, left, another quarter turn, right, and a coaster step, back, together, forward. This is not where it's going to be, okay? So what that last part is, after you've done your roll back and your tap, it's 2 quarter turns. So I'm going to step a left foot forward, a right foot side, this is the correct wall, and a coaster back, together, forward. This is another place where it's choreographed as a coaster, back, together, forward, and then the next thing is you start part A again. I see dancers will often, and I can understand it because it kind of feels like you want to do a sailor step there, where you want to do the quarter, and it feels like a sailor. It's a coaster, but if you do a sailor, just don't make it a full-on sailor. If you feel that kind of cut behind, make sure you finish it forward to set you off on the right step. Okay? I think that's why it was probably done as a coaster. Okay? So that comes after the roll. 1, 2, and 3. 4, left, forward, right side, left, right, left, and we would go 1, 2. Okay? So I'm going to walk you through part A again with the counts. All right? Okay. Here we go. 7, 8. We're going to walk 1, 2, a 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and turn. Point. Switch, 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 drag, corner, kick, ball, step, pop your knees, drop your step to the right. 1, back, side, cross, and cross. Kick, hitch, down, jump, jump. Body roll, left, right, tap, left, forward, right side. We're going to go again. 7 and 8. Walk. 1, 2, a 3, and 4, and 5, 6, turn, 7, switch. 1 and 2 and 3, drag, kick and step, and a pop, and a knot. Right, 2 and 3 and 4, a 5 and 6, jump, 7 and 8. Body roll, left, right, touch, forward, side, back, and front. Right? That is part A. So now, we're going to learn part B. Okay, part B. Now, every time we do part B, are you going to do part B? Every time we do part B, for the first half of the dance, is at 6, at 6 and at 9. Now the reason I said at the first half of the dance is because when the dance goes through that second tag, then you're only going to be doing part B. So you'll be doing it wherever you're facing, okay? But for the first 2 rounds, the AABB round, there's 2 of those, you're going to always be at 6 and always be at 9, okay? The problem with that is that, of course, you'll be looking like this, so I'll teach it to you by turning around. All right, so you would have just done the kickball change. No, that's this part. I'm already on the next one. Let's just face this way. You're going to face, turning around, you're going to be weighted on your left foot. You start the dance by going switches, point, step, point, hitch, point. And you do it to the other side, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. So it looks like this. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Yeah? And if you want to think of it, if you, of course, know Michael Jackson's Beat It, that's kind of that movement, right? Beat it, okay? So if you want to put the beat it arms in, you can. Right now, let's just on the feet. So after you've done your first count of 8, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. From here, we're going to do another body roll. Now, when you do the body roll, some people are taking it directly to the side and then a tap. Some people are keeping it on a little bit roll this way and a tap. The step sheet's kind of unclear. The choreographer usually does a little bit more at this angle. So he almost steps it almost like another front one. Again, not super important as long as you get that body roll in. So after you finish this, you're going to step on your left and you're going to body roll left, right, left. You straighten this out and you tap your right toe out. Like we did on the other one, but we tapped our left toe in. So we're here on 4. This is nice and easy. You're going to push the hips, push the hips, push the hips, push the hips. And so you're going to roll, or you can just push, 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 push. Okay? And we're going to take that from the body roll. So step out on your left. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All your weight is on your left foot. Taking your right foot, you're going to take a nice long drag out. You're going to drag, and you're going to slowly pull this in, like so. But you don't want to give your turn away too soon. 1, 2, and you're going to take it this wall, and 3, that's a left-right, step left, 4. Okay? So it's going to go 1, 2, and 3, 4. Side, pull, left, right, bump. And that's actually a coaster with a little bit different movement, because we're going here, and this goes back together, forwards. The timing's a little different. Then from here, you're going to bring your right foot together. That's count 5. Count 6 is a little lean, like a Michael Jackson Smooth Criminal lean. 6, step out of it on 7. Take both your heels. So you go 7, swivel, down. So I'm going 5, 6, 7, and 8. When I finish that swivel, I am weighted on the left foot. Okay? So this is the drag. After you've done a push, we step out on 1, drag 2, coaster, and 3, 4. Let's do that again, because I didn't count that very well for you. 1, 2, and 3, 4 together, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I'm on my left. There's only 4 counts more, because the part B isn't 32, it's 28. My right leg is a kick, ball, step, kick, right, ball, step, step forward, and turn onto your left foot. And then you'd be starting again. Now remember, we're doing that at 6 o'clock. So when you start it again, you're actually going to be here. So this first time that you do this Michael Jackson thing here, and you do that, this will be bump, 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 and you start this here. Okay? We're going to go through part B really slowly, all right? And I'm going to be at the correct wall, and I will go through it twice so we can make sure that you can get it at both sides and see the angles. Okay? Right foot goes out, ready. And we have point, step, point, and hitch, out, and out, and out, and hitch. Body roll, right, left, tap, right, step out and drag. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1 and 2, start again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Roll left, right, left, touch. Keep that foot out for this. 7, 8. Pull back. 2 and 3, 4 together. 5, 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4. And you're back to 12 o'clock. Now, you do it, you do that twice and twice, okay? So that's the main part of the dance. Now we're going to talk about the 2 tags. Okay, we got the tags coming up just to make things interesting. He moved. All right, so the tags, they happen, the first one is a short one. It's 8 counts, very simple. It happens at 12 o'clock. After you've done your A, your A, your B, your B, you're back here. Before you start it again, you're just gonna do right, tap, left, tap, right, tap, left, tap. So that means after you finish the dance, part B, you would have done the kick, ball, step, forward, turn, 1 and 6, bop, 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 okay? And you'll hear the music, it kind of, he has a little slowdown, it sounds like. And then as soon as you do that, you start part A again. So you have your 1, 4 of these, and then you have your walk, and you start part A. And so you go, and you do part A twice, and you do part B twice, which then will lead you into tag 2. Now, tag 2, actually, this count of 8, this count of 4 that's at the end of part B, where you go da, 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 that changes. So technically, that's where your tag starts. So you would have just finished your smooth criminal, right? And then your little swivel, swivel. You're going to be coming back here. Instead of the kickball step, you do a pivot turn. You step right, you turn over your left shoulder, left to 12 o'clock, and you take 4 little runs, run, run, run together. And that's the same count as da, 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 but it's 1, da, ba, 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 ba. And that's a 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we're here. It continues. You hold, this is tag 2. You hold for 4 counts. Now if you want to move on it, you can, but there's no choreo. You might just want to move a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4 is your hold. You're going to step slightly back on your right and sweep your left to your 9 o'clock wall. Sweep. And we're taking a sailor step with an extra step. So I'm going to go back, side, out, out. This is how that counts. You hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and you're on your right leg. One more time and I'll go on. 6, 7, we're gonna hold, well actually let's take it from the step turn and the extra runs. You're at 6 o'clock, you're weighted on your left foot, pivot, go. 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, left, right. Taking your knee pops, you're gonna go 1 and 2 and 3, 4. You're back on your right foot. Left foot is going to drag it back, 5, put your weight on it on 6, okay? And then on 7 and 8, let's just do that much there so you can get your timing right. We're here, we're going to go 1 and 2 and 3, 4, bringing it back, 5, weighting it, 6, you're going to run again, 7 and 8, and those same little runs. So the knee pops, accent on the count, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, dragging it in, 5, step on it, 6, 7 and 8, and. You're going to continue. Hold it again, you repeat it. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Same exact thing, this is the same. 5, 6, 7 and 8, and. Knee pops again with a slightly different ending. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. I know, it's so confusing. The second time you do the knee pops, you're going to go pop and pop and pop and step. The first time you do it, it's pop and pop and pop, step. There's not an and, you step it. So you go from your left foot to the drag. This one it's pop, 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 and I'm on my right foot, and then I can bring my left foot forward so that I can start the dance all over again. Part A starts there. All right, let's go over these again. Part 1 tag. 1 and 2, bum, 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 bum. And you start bum, 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 ba-da-dum. That's where it goes. A, B, B, tag 1, A, B, B, tag 2. Not quite finishing part B. Instead of the kickball change, you're gonna go 5, 6, run, 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 run. And then we're gonna start the second tag, holding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Baylor, step, step, pop, and pop, and pop, step, drag in, run, run, run together, hold, 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 out, out, left, right, pop, and pop, and pop, and walk. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I hope that made sense. And I know it's tricky. When I was learning the dance, just getting the specifics on those took me a while because the knee pops are so similar. So it just takes a little extra practice. So before we do it with music, I'm just going to go over the tags. I know that some of it will go through your head, but I really, trust me, that it's going to be much easier once you start hearing the music to hear the switches of the placement. So we're going A, B, B, tag 1, which is this one. A, B, B, almost B on the ending. We finish it with this, run, 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 run. We do tag B, which gets us around, which gets us around. We come back here, right, after our second set of knee pops. We do A again. Now we're gonna do A here, except you're only gonna go 2 counts of 8. So you're gonna do half of A. It's gonna go A, half A. So if I'm standing here and we're starting part A from here, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, that's 1A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. And now you start B. And from now on, it's B all the way through. All right? So you do 2 full sets, A, B, B, tag 1, A, B, B, tag 2, A, half an A, finish with B's. What? And I promise it will be written down in the description so you can look at it. And remember that in my description, I will always copy the step sheet so that you can watch it, you can look at it, and you can compare notes and get the timing right if something is not hitting you right. Yeah, so I'll make sure I'll do that. So all that's left is to dance. Now make sure that you just feel free going back and forth on this and watch it, as, of course, as often as you like. So get yourself ready. We're going to go and dance PYT. All right, here we go. Remember, it's fast. You can slow it down. Over here. Hard A, right leg. Here we go, everybody.
Take it to the
Ba, 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 ba. Hold. Boom. And pop and step. 1, 2, 3, you're starting again. Start part B. Yes, that was the one we used to part A for a half. There it is. Get your arms working out. Whew. It's so much fun. It's definitely fast. Those little changes are tricky, but when you listen to the music, it really makes sense where the tags are and the switches. The choreographer has part B always happening on the PYT chorus. So that's really kind of helpful when you're learning it. So if you're not a subscriber, I like to just say, why not? Please be a subscriber and let everybody know about this channel. I would really appreciate that. So make sure that you not only subscribe, but please like the video, make some comments. Sharing the video is awesome. And when you're in the LA area, look me up. That's where I teach. And we would maybe share the dance floor in person. So on behalf of my beautiful assistant who has changed places multiple times, I love you, Scully, I'll see you on the dance floor, and thanks for coming.